What's going on, everybody? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the power of perception and how the way that we perceive the world affects our day-to-day life in a huge way. My name is Tame, and this is Cosmic Innerstanding. So I just want to start off by saying that all of my videos are about my journey of innerstanding through cosmic consciousness. And basically my goal is to potentially help other people in their journey of innerstanding and potentially help people see the world in a different light. So that being said, don't take what I say as the absolute truth. Definitely do your own research on the things that I'm saying and definitely come to your own realizations, and don't follow the words that I'm saying like a doctrine or like a religion or like anything else like that. I never want people to think that I'm some kind of a guru and that they should take everything that I say as absolute truth. There's a lot of people in the world that would think I'm absolutely crazy, and there's also a lot of people in the world that listen to the things that I say and it has helped them. I've had lots of people on Instagram message me and thank me for putting my thoughts, my ideas, and my words into my posts. People find the things that I say relatable, and they find that the things that I'm saying are helping them, and I'm super grateful to be able to help people in their journey. And that's my goal here on YouTube as well, is to potentially help other people in their journey and possibly see things in a different light and push them forward into a life that is full of joy and happiness and love and understanding the world on a different level outside of the box that society tries to put us in. So with that out of the way, let's get into the power of perception. So the first thing that I want to say on this topic is the way that we perceive the world is the way that the world perceives us. If we think that the world is unfair, if we think that the world is super crappy and, every day you wake up and you think, why am I here? What am I doing? I absolutely hate my job. I hate the people that are around me, my friends don't understand me, my family doesn't understand me. This is going to be your life. These are the patterns that are going to continue because you're sending those thoughts out into the universe. And one of the biggest things is that the things that we focus our thoughts on, the things that we focus our energy into, those are the things that are going to continually manifest through our lives. It's really hard for people to grasp that they're creating the reality that they don't like. And it's an unfortunate truth, but it's true. This kind of contradicts what I was saying before. Definitely create your own perceptions on what I'm saying. Don't take what I'm saying as truth. This is just my truth. But again, the way that you perceive the world is the way that the world will perceive you. And so if you're having all these negative thoughts of the world and the people in your world, the world and all of its people will perceive you in that way as well. If you want to live a better life, if you want things to change, the first thing that needs to change is your perception and the way that you perceive the world. I want you to stop right now and I want you to think about the life that would be perfect for you. What are the things in life that you most desire? Now here's the important thing. All of these things need to be in good, loving intention. So the things that you want from the world can't be attained by lying, cheating, stealing, manipulating, hurting people. The things that you want from life have to come from a journey of helping people and spreading love and positivity and creating a new world where all of the old paradigms are falling away. This isn't to say that you can't have your own business and that you can't be financially abundant and that you can't live in a big house and have nice things. You can have all of these things that you want, but the way that you attain these things needs to be in harmony with the people around you and Mother Earth. So now think about this reality, what are the things that you desire most in life? Pause this video and spend a couple minutes and think about it now. And so now that you've thought about it, we're going to try to work on changing your perception. Now, this might be kind of hard to believe, but if you perceive the world as a beautiful, loving, abundant place to live, and the people around you truly love you and care about you, even if the situation may not seem like it, you need to flip your brain. Sometimes you even need to trick your brain into perceiving a different world for that world to manifest in front of you. So instead of a world where everything is going wrong, be grateful for all of the things that are going right, even if they're small. Instead of a world where nobody understands you, seek solace in the fact that you are stepping outside of the box and creating a new paradigm of thinking. And find joy in the fact that you're creating a new way of being. Sometimes it takes people a little bit of time to catch up to the trendsetters and the people who are thinking differently and doing things differently. But it takes that person to do things differently, think differently, and say things differently to start the trend of doing something new. Instead of a world where you are broke and you don't have enough money to travel the world, you don't have enough money to buy that nice new thing, or you don't have enough to do whatever it is that you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, be grateful for the little things that you are able to do, for all the little things that you are able to bring into your life. Gratitude is the attitude, 100%. It can be really hard to shift our perception into positivity and into love and light and abundance and gratitude, but it's super important and it needs to be done. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 60 days to break a habit and 30 days to create a new one. Habits aren't just things that you do. Habits can be your thoughts too. The way that you think about things, you can create a habit out of those things. One of the things that a lot of people don't realize is that subconsciously they run through thought patterns every single day, all day, throughout the day. And these thought patterns are deeply ingrained in how we perceive the world and the way that things are happening around us. So in order to create a new perception, we need to create new thought patterns. We need to rewire our brain into the way that we want it to be. Every single thought that we have is sending out an energetic signal to the universe, and the universe is responding by sending back a reality that we then live in. You need to become aware of the thoughts that you're thinking on a daily basis, and you need to be aware of how you're thinking them. What caused these thoughts to happen? What situation were you in when these thoughts occurred? What triggered these thoughts? And how in the future can you be more aware of the thoughts that are coming up in those situations? Realize that these situations that are happening are going to cause these thoughts and see it before it happens here. It takes a lot of self-discipline and practice to be able to get to this point where you can actively control your thought patterns. But it is possible, I promise you. Meditation definitely helps with this. And a lot of people think that meditation is just sitting in silence and trying to clear your mind. And it doesn't have to be that. Meditation can be whatever you need it to be. For me personally, the way that I meditate, I lay down on my back and I put in headphones and I listen to binaural audio. So I listen to 432 hertz, I listen to 528 hertz. And what these frequencies do is they put your brain on a certain wavelength. So there's like alpha, beta, gamma, theta, and one other one, I believe. I'm pretty sure there's 5 brainwave states. I use binaural audio to attain a theta brainwave state. And when you're in the theta brainwave state, it's actually said that the manifestation process is a lot faster. So I use binaural audio to calm myself down and bring my brain waves to a certain level where I can think clearly. And in those clear thoughts, I'm able to perceive the world how I want it to be. The unfortunate thing, or the fortunate thing about it, depending on how you see it, is that the results are not always instant. They can be instant, and that can be dangerous. But in most cases, it takes quite a while for things to manifest and for your world to change in front of you. And the reason it takes a little while sometimes is because the universe is kind of waiting and it's testing you to see, it's sending you little things to see if you're grateful, if you're noticing, and if you're receptive to the changes that you want to happen. And if you are receptive, if you are open to it, if you're grateful, and you're actively trying to change and perceive the world in a way that you want it to be, the universe will respond and you will see big things happen. But again, it takes a lot of time and patience, self-discipline, and practice. All of these things are super important in this process of perceiving the world differently. Now you see, it's not your fault that the way that you perceive the world might be in a negative light. It's not your fault that you see the shadow in the darkness. See, the societal system right now is actually set up for us to see the world as a negative entity. And the truth is, it's not all negative. Even though it may seem like it is, the media is constantly only showing us the bad things that are happening. It's a very small percentage of good things that the mainstream media shows us. And even social media nowadays is a lot of negativity and a lot of darkness. And that's because those things are being pushed for us to see and to instill emotional reactions that are negative in us. Because when we feel these negative emotions and we perceive the world as negative through these media outlets, that's how our world ends up being around us. And that's how there's kind of a state of control that's in place. It's easy to control people who are in the state of fear all the time. It's not so easy to control people who are manifesting their own life and living in abundance and love. Those people who aren't in that fear state aren't going to fall for the control tactics. It's up to us to break free of the system. It's up to us to step outside the box and think differently. Don't just do what you're told. Live your own life. It's your life, nobody else's. I believe in you, and I believe that you can live the life that you want to live. I believe that all of the desires that you have for your life, all of the dreams that you have are attainable, and you need to believe they are too. You need to perceive your reality. It's up to you, and I'm here to help. Remember, and I'm gonna say it again, perception is key. Don't allow outside influences to create your perception. Create your own perception and create your own reality. I'll touch a little bit more on this topic in a video in the future. So if you found what I said today to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. It really helps my videos. It helps with my channel growth. Also, make sure that you subscribe because I'm going to be coming out with a lot more content that's similar to this. I'm basically just going to be talking about my journey of understanding through cosmic consciousness. And I'm going to be trying to help you guys in your journey of understanding through cosmic consciousness as well. So hit the like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Tame, and this is Cosmic Understanding.